Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Derek J, founder CEO of We in Action Entertainment, label for North Carolina artists. I truly believe that we have a lot of talent in North Carolina. It's talent you can find in New York, LA, Atlanta, Memphis. It doesn't matter. It's right here in North Carolina. So today, I have the pleasure of speaking with Lex The Tech. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Already. Thank you for coming out. So for those that do not know who you are, please tell the world who Lex The Tech is.
Some of you already know me as Alexis, but allow me to reintroduce myself as Lex The Tech.
Hey.
I am a songwriter, lover of all things, perfecter of all crafts. I am the song you may have skipped and later found out was fire.
You hear that, right?
Yeah. So
that means don't be skipping no songs, because you might miss something that's fire. That's what's up. So Lex The Tech, okay, so what's the story behind that name?
I'm gonna be real with you. Lex The Tech came about in 2011 when I started my Instagram and Twitter accounts because I thought it just sounded cool. Lex The Tech, okay,
Okay,
catchy,
yeah. It is.
Yeah.
It's real catchy.
So after I got my social work degree from North Carolina A&T Tech University.
Okay, Aggie Pride. Yeah, y'all see, shout out to all the Aggies out there.
Yeah, class of 2016. Okay. After I got my social work degree, I decided to pursue entrepreneurship. Mm-hmm. With that being said, I randomly got this urge to want to learn how to do nails. So I got my manicurist license and became Lex The Nail Tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is dope that you actually was doing nails. So, like, how long did you do nails?
I did nails for about 6 years. During the pandemic, I was a traveling nail tech, but in midst of wanting to pursue other creative paths, I decided to keep the name Lex The Tech because tech can mean anything creatively. And I figured Lex The Tech is already a part of my identity, so why not keep it and continue to let it grow with me?
Okay, so after you started doing the nails and everything, you kind of decided to get into music. How long have you been writing music?
So my passion for writing started in elementary school. It started off like short stories and poems here and there, but I began writing music in middle school and continue to do so daily. With me, I've never limited myself and just stayed in one box. I wanted to pursue social work, I did that, I perfected it. I wanted to pursue nails, I did that, perfected it, got my license. And I've always had the passion for writing. So I like to consider myself the Jane of all trades. Once I make my mind up to do something, I'm gonna perfect it. If I decide to stick with that, cool. If I decide to try something else, that's cool too. So right now, my passion, and it's always been my passion, songwriting, but now I'm at a point where I'm ready to put myself out there as a songwriter.
Okay, writing, that is like great, because writing is like probably my worst subject ever. Like you can put me in math class or something like that, I'll do good, but writing, nah. So can you explain to me kind of like the creative process then? Because like I said, I'm not good with writing. So can you explain to me how you go about it and make your song?
Yeah, so honestly, my creative process is hella random. I can be working out, grocery shopping, and something dope just comes to me and I'm like, let me jot this down in my phone real quick. But don't get me wrong, I can sit down, listen to instrumentals and vibe out and create a verse, a hook, whatever. But I find that my best work tends to let itself find me.
Ooh, I like that right there. You're not really going out trying to chase anything. You kind of letting it come to you, kind of like in divine timing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I love that. I love that. So it seems like you're really made for the music industry because everything is coming to you. So with that, do you have any like goals or aspirations that you're trying to work towards in the music industry?
Ultimately, I want to get paid for doing what I love, and that's writing. A publishing deal would be nice, but I'm manifesting success as a songwriter. I want artists to come to me like, hey, this is what I already have. Can you create a hook for me? Can you create verse 2 for me? I'm willing to help any artist, any genre. If you need lyrics, if you need demos, hit me up. Got plenty on deck and what I call my vaults.
What I'm talking about, because we all want money, especially when you're doing something that you love, because when you're working and doing something that you love, it don't feel like work at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, well, in that case, well, what's one thing in the world that you want the people to know about you other than music then? Because, you know, we have different types of writers and songwriters out there. What makes Lex The Tech any different from any other writer, and like what makes you stand out to the world?
My demos and lyrics showcase the expression and vibe that I have in mind for the song. So say, for example, an artist hit me up like, hey Lex, this is what I have so far. Can you create verse 2 for me? Once I send my demo, you will hear the emotion and expression that I have for that song. When I'm sending the demo, the artist will be able to hear it as if it's them. Like, my demos are tailored to each artist. As a songwriter, I have lyrics and demos available for any artist, so hit me up. Let's
Yeah, I hear that right there. If you need anything, you can hit up Lex The Tech. And I know what? That's very needed in the music industry, because I feel like a lot of music is only being heard and seen and not felt anymore.
Right.
Like, especially like nowadays with the top billboards and everything, a lot of these songs, I can hear it, it'll go in one ear and right out the other. But I remember back in like the 90s and the early 2000s, when I heard music, it gave me a feeling. So it made me want to rush to the concerts and meet these, you know, these artists and everything. So that's dope that you're thinking about keeping the emotions in the music and tailoring it to a specific artist. So matter of fact, while we already here, let people know how they can find you. How can they contact you?
Okay, so Lex The Tech on Instagram and Twitter, LEXTHETECH. On TikTok, add the underscore before. So underscore Lex The Tech, that's LEXTHETECH. Holla at your girl.
Already. I do want to thank you for coming by today, letting the world know what you have to offer. As y'all can see, we have Lex The Tech in the building. We have a talented songwriter. If anybody needs any help, you can't come up with a hook, you need a verse, or you just need a whole song, Lex The Tech is the person for you, all right? But remember, always forward, never backwards. We in action.
Yeah, let's work.